It all started during the pandemic. An unofficial dog park in Sacramento's Curtis Park neighborhood became a haven for families and dogs to all run free. And neighbors say it gave them a sense of community during a time of very strict isolation. And now the city is cracking down. The city says the green space at Sierra 2 Park was never meant to be a dog park and that dogs do need to be leashed. The announcement is sparking some serious backlash, but there is still hope. Here's Luke Cleary with tonight's main point.
For years, any dog lucky enough to find its way inside the fence at Sierra 2 Green could stretch its legs off leash.
It's heaven. It's heaven for the dogs. It makes me smile every single day to see them so joyful and playing.
Kate and Patrick Van Buren come here often with their dogs Lucy and Martin. They bought their home in Curtis Park to be close by the unofficial dog park.
This is just the absolute best use for this space, and we're just hoping with all our hearts that the city will change their minds and we can collaborate on the best use of this space.
Soon, the city will start putting up new signs. The park will be closed to off-leash use, and any dog who comes inside must be on a leash. The city's Department of Youth, Parks, and Community Enrichment says it received multiple reports with concerns about park access and safety, pointing out that it's not fully fenced in. It's missing the required double gate system, and its size and amenities aren't right.
I'm very concerned that this has become an issue.
In recent weeks, several neighbors have urged the city to reconsider.
And I've probably gotten 100 emails about this. This is not a new thing. There are safety issues at the park.
Councilmember Jay Chenier represents Curtis Park, echoing the city's concerns that the dog park is unsafe.
I get it. I have a dog, but there are some safety issues. We're going to do some surveys of the neighborhood to see what they want on that space.
That could be closed off and a double gate put in, and take very little effort, I think, on the part of the city
To make it safe for everyone.
Yeah.
The Van Burens have joined the list of neighbors now fighting the change.
We definitely do hope that the city does change their mind and we can come to a
Mutual understanding and agreement of the proper use for this space.
Still hopeful that with a few adjustments, the Sierra 2 Green can remain their little piece of dog heaven.
They are so cute, you have to admit. They're adorable. All right, but what comes next for this unofficial dog park?
Okay, so right now, City Park staff and community groups are actually talking about this. I spoke with someone just today, and they're a member of the group Dogzillery, which more on that in a moment. But the city says that they are actually going to be distributing a survey to determine the best use for that space. And there are many people that are quite passionate that it remain an off-leash dog park.
And why is this happening? Are people really changing their ways after COVID? Is that why we're seeing more people?
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, this was one of the few places where people could go and be outside, get some exercise, particularly during the heavy days of the COVID pandemic. But to back things up just a bit, the city originally came to an agreement 20 years ago on this space with that dog training group, Dogzillery. It was a very small number of dogs at the time. It wasn't used nearly as heavily as it is today. And again, that's the cause for concern among city leaders that, again, this space doesn't meet the definition and requirements of an off-leash dog park. But I did speak to someone at Dogzillery today. They said that they're in contact with the city right now, and they hope that they can come to some kind of a, mutually beneficial conclusion here.
All right, and we'll keep you posted. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.